welcome back to Randaleon's Quest to the Ender Dragon. This is episode 12. And in this episode, I would like to continue building our lumber mill. And let's go ahead and hop over there. Let's eat this potato while we're doing so. Right. And where we left off, you can see I had finalized the shape of the roof with this arc. But I'm looking at this and I am still not happy with it. I think I'm going to try changing something with it. And I actually think I'm going to try spreading it out a little bit more. I want to widen out this middle section to be, I'm thinking 5 blocks wide, and then I'm going to start this drop down with the 2, the 2, the 2, and I think that will make it a more smooth curve down. Let's see. But in order to do that, I do need to make couple more of these guys, and that should be enough for now, just to kind of try it out. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and make some ladders, just because I'm tired of jumping up and down this thing. Let's see here. Okay, now let's do this. All right, that is perfect. Now let's go ahead and then throw. Ooh, okay. One of you there, one of you there. And with that being said, let's go ahead and break you. Break you. Bon voyage. Well, I needed that. I don't need it right at the moment. Okay, so that's 5 over. I want to, what do I want to do with this? I want to go bam like that. And I want to put I need to put it there. Okay. I didn't make it. See if I can do this. Nope. All right. Calm down. Okay. See the problem? That did not help me at all, because I need to now go like this. So I can do this. Nope. We can do that. And then we can do that. And then I need to break that one because that's not in the right spot. Let's go ahead and dig down. Ow. So this should be 2 over. Then I didn't grab it, dang it. Okay. Yeah. I know what I'm doing wrong. I need to, let's see if I can do this time. Okay. was thinking I could do that, but don't. I think that's right, but let's give it a look real fast. No, that's too, yeah, that's too wide. Too wide, too wide. Okay. Well, not a problem. Let's grab these things that are down here while we're here. Come on. It's just going to be messy for a minute. Okay, that's okay. Let's do this. Let us... Oh, for crying out loud. Apparently it's going to be one of those days, huh? All right. No, I need that. I'm gonna need, you know what? I don't need that for now. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's get to a fresh start here. Let's ignore everything. So let's do this first of all. There. Okay. Right here is where we need to go up. Let's go ahead and just break this, because that's not right. That is not right either. Let's go ahead and we know that we need to be on this side. What if we do... Oh, for Grenade. This. It's 1, 2 down. 1, 2. It's 1, 2. Down, get rid of that block, and this block. Number 2. And then all that nonsense. Let's see what this looks like. Let us go over here and go right now. That. We'll just see what that looks like. Just to kind of start. Okay. Okay, that's not right. But I think it looks smoother than it did previously. So let us go up and we're going to replace. That's good. Do something like, I feel like we just did this and it didn't look right, man. Okay, let me try one more time. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Now let's go here. Let us do this kind of a thing. I can talk about that. Okay. Feel like it's a little bit too chunky out here. I wonder if we could get away with reducing those by one block in. Let's see what happens if we do that. So what I'm thinking is pushing that in like that and like that, but then and that's gonna feel, I feel like that's gonna feel thin, but let's see. So then we would need to take out that block, and I think we would need to take out, I'm gonna fall. Let's do, we got that block, and then that block, and then see how that looks. Dang it. See, this is what I'm talking about. Although, I mean, that's more straight. Like it. See, the problem is this isn't gonna get all filled in, so it's gonna, if it looks too thick in areas, it's gonna look silly. Yeah, it feels like it should be a little bit. Okay. Come on. Not impatient at all. I'm not impatient at all. What if we try this instead? And I want to... That is... interesting. Let's see. But then, if this is the case, I think that it should pop out a little bit more here. Let's do this. Could this be extended over one more? And then have you down. All right, let's just see what this looks like for a second. I'm getting, I think, more and more lost in the sauce. I might need to break and come back to this in a minute, because this is, yeah, this is just not working for me. All right, yeah, no, I will be back in just a minute once I have this sorted out. All right, I think I am finally getting this sorted out. I'm on the last step here to where this is going to be like that. And I believe this is going to be that. And if we double check over here, just to kind of make sure that we did that right. And let's see, so I think that looks right. Let's actually hop down. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. That looks, in my opinion anyways, that looks much better. I'm just trying to make sure everything looks even. Straight on. It looks even. Awesome. Okay. The next step will be recreating all of that on this side. But I am going to spare you from that. I'm going to cut away, and when I come back, you'll see that second arc, and then we'll begin, second arch I should say, and then we'll begin the process of filling in the roof in between. I will see you on the other side. All right, and welcome back. I am finishing up this side of the roof. Let's see, I am at where I need to do a stair, then 2, 3, and then it should just be, if I did it right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I should have a matching roof. Let's find out. Let's find out. I didn't want to land on the golem. There. Yeah, that looks much better. Then that looks like it matches, but let's take the boat out on the backside over here and see about what it looks like from over here. Yeah, that looks great. That looks really good. Okay. Next thing I want to do is I have to fix this crane. Really take this long to break? Holy moly. Okay, maybe I need to not do that from the boat. But let's go ahead and tear this down. Yeah, I knew that was gonna break, but that's okay. We we're fully expecting that to happen. It is getting dark once again. Go ahead and remove this dirt. I don't know why that's there. So far. Okay, everything, let's go ahead and sleep through the night here. Come on, there we go. I knew we were close to the nighttime. Alright, and as you can see, we have removed the crane. And I'm thinking I want the crane to be set up right around in here. And so it can reach out over there and then swing it around over here. And that gives us a nice wide berth from the barn. So let's go ahead and build that. Now, let's see, before I had it standing up, what if we do it a little bit differently here? And I do it right here. Center it. I think I can center it right here. Go. 1, 2. That. And we can do that. So then we need some of the. Let's go ahead and move out here. That's not right. Dang it. I tell you. Okay. And then from there, we can do this. We can jump up. We can do the acacia logs. Right, and then let's do, I think this be right about here. Oh, I should have, you know what, I should have done this. There we go. And this will be the counter arm with the counterbalance on there. Let's go up one more here. Let's go ahead and throw you on. No. Not how that's done yet. Let's go up. Do 3 now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's go 3 up. And let's drop back down. We can get rid of that for now. Let us down here. Okay, and then from over here, we're going to go up 1, which would be right. Oh, I can't do it. Ah, that's not right. Okay, that's okay. So that's that level. We want to do this. Go 1, 2, 3. Step out to the side here. Come up here. We would like to then let's do this. Out. This time, let's go out 3. Let's come up this side here. So that's 1, 2, 3. Step. One, two. 3, 4, 5. And we should have one more of these. Yeah, to cap that off. Perfect. And then it's not exactly what I wanted to do, but it will work. Let us. I don't like this formation. What's going on here? Move it. Oh, drowning. It's all good. Grab those dirt. You can use them as scaffolding. Let's go, 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 go. Let us go sleep the night away. All right, let's see. Come on. Running out of food. Okay. There was another thing that I realized was supposed to be in there that I don't seem to have. Is that let us this shovel's gonna break and I'm gonna need another one again. Another one again. Oof, okay. I'll just pillar up. Hopper. Chain. Dang it. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get underneath there. Okay. What if I do this? There goes the shovel. Again, that was fully expected there. Let us do this kind of a thing. Let's see. I want to come down one more, I think. For now. Yeah, let me see something. Okay. I actually want to... break that. Break that. I'm going to bring the chain down one more. One more link. There we go. That's in preparation for it to be grabbing a bundle of logs that it is going to then be in preparation of swinging over to this side. Now, with all that being said, I do need... to put the counterweight on there, which I thought I had all the pieces to the counterweight, but apparently I do not. But what if I do? I'm thinking I want polished andesite as the counterweight. And I think I want... I want 4 of those and 4 of those. I also believe that I would like to have... let's see, how many do I need? 4 of those. Also, let's get rid of that leaf litter. I don't need you again. Oh, I need to... okay, and I need to place those as well, which are little reinforcing pieces on these corners. Just goes like that and like that, and it just helps to make it look more sturdy from the side. I probably should have made a shovel while I was over there, but you know, the way our axe works fine. Okay, let's go ahead and do this now. So let's go. Actually, this there, here. Yeah, like that. Okay. And then let's drop down. Let us do this for now. You there and there. 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 Let us get rid of you in the middle there. Let us put this piece of andesite there. And then like that. Let us go build a shovel because it's driving me crazy. Breaking these by hand. So gonna need to smelt some more iron here in a second. Do that, however. Let's go break down all of this dirt. Grab that piece. All right. Come to the side. Look at that. And that looks pretty good. I do want to... I'm going to do this where I do the reinforcing of this, basically like this seawall right here, because this is a working area and this is a heavy crane. You know, this area should be reinforced. Let us do as much from up here as we can because I don't want to have to be dealing with drowning issues again if I can avoid it. Let us do this though. Let's all this stuff. Now over there we used this material because it's the same as the floor. Over here I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna use some cobblestone because this can be now. let us do this because it is. This area, you know, Bo, sorry, you gotta move. You're kind of in the way. And just to be on the safe side, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, now cobblestone. It's probably not enough, I realize, but that's okay. We will use what we have here. And I want to make it look as if this is a nice solid. You all, let's go ahead and do this. Again, this is like a reinforced area because it is going to be a heavy crane lifting up heavy logs. Ah, so close. Yet, not quite. Yeah, one more. Perfect. And now this looks like a nice area that is reinforced with this crane to be able to lift up the logs and swing them around this way. And then set them down here so that they can be on a track system that I still will need to build. That will feed the logs right into the saw and cut them. And then there's going to be another crane that will lift those logs off and swing it around over there. Yeah, so another crane will lift these logs from here and swing around this way and set them over. I was thinking it would probably set them like here, but now I'm realizing maybe it's going to need to, if it spins, it's probably gonna have to be like right here, right? This stuff will be gone, so this will be out of the way, so it can grab. Probably set it down over here. So this is gonna be a smaller crane. And then I'm gonna have to have like another run system with these stone cutters, but they're gonna be acting as if they're little saws, and they're gonna be breaking the logs down that are fed into them into planks. And so I'd like to have like a couple piles of like, you'll see like one in action right where it's like in the middle of cutting it and what it's doing. And then there will be like piles of like lumber of a couple different kinds I would like to do. At least that's the theory behind this. We'll see how far we're able to get in with that today. Mainly I would like to get this roof done. So since it's going to be really repetitive, maybe I'll just cut away, and when I come back, that roof will be in place. Yeah, let's do that. I will see you in just a moment. And looks like we are just at the final steps of finishing off this roof. At least in there, I do want to put a ledge kind of going all the way around here, which means I'm gonna have to extend this out at least 1 block on all sides, but we're not quite there yet. But I do want to just kind of finish up this flank situation. Now, in order to prevent rain from falling through in the middle, I am going to do... I was thinking about doing this kind of a thing, right? Where we throw slabs under the slabs. Just because I think it will... If we don't, it will leak. The water will leak through a single slab, right? Like, and that looks bad. Now, I'm a little worried what that's going to look like on the outside, but maybe the answer will be we need to throw more stone brick slabs as well on the edge. Wow, I underestimated how many of these I was going to need. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta go make some more. Alright, I made 36 more. Probably isn't enough, but that's okay. We will... Yeah, I think once again I've underestimated how many... Are you gonna break through? Okay, you did, but not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Man, okay, how many more do I need? Looks like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15-ish. Okay, 15-ish. Let's go make these last, you know what? Oh, that's not the water side. Maybe I'll cut that out. Or maybe I won't. You'll just see me jump from the... from the ledge for no reason. So let's go ahead and make 18. This should be enough. Oh, it is night. Okay, you know what? Let's sleep real fast. Yep. Perfect. And let's eat while we're running. Perfect. Now, I'm not done with this yet, because these surfaces right here are all spawnable areas, and I do have an idea of what I'm going to put there to prevent spawning. That is probably going to require more wood than I have at the moment. But I do have a plan to deal with that. At the moment, I just want to kind of take a second and see. Now this is going to have to change a little bit, because, well, actually no, it won't, because this crane is not reaching in here. This crane is swinging around, dropping them off. The track system is what is going to feed it in there. And I just realized that this stone, this particular block looks a lot like a conveyor belt. And I have the floor made out of this stone, and I'm wondering if I should instead switch it over to something else and use this to be like the conveyor feed, and only have it in the sections where I want it to look like the logs are getting pushed through. Bzzz. Now, I'm gonna have to do something with this over here, because I built this structure really far over this way, and I'm realizing now that the logs are getting fed into here, which means they would come out this end. Which I don't necessarily have a problem with. But then what happens to them? Like, because if they're getting pushed through here, this crane should be on this side to grab them. You know, like they'd be fed out on this side, which is a silly mistake to make. I'm wondering. And I'm just thinking about it now, if it would be better to have that crane over here. But then this whole structure is blocking it. Right, like this whole structure would be blocking the crane from grabbing the logs out of the river. I really like it being fed through this way. So which means I need to come up with some, you know, maybe I'll just go, I'll just build my second crane like I wanted to. It's going to be a smaller version of that crane. It doesn't need to be as big because it's going to be only picking up split wood, right? Like cut wood. So it could be smaller. And we'll just kind of pretend like everything is fine. Maybe that's how we'll do it. The other option would be I could move this over into the middle more, which really probably would be a better solution if I'm honest, because then it would look better. But I think I'm gonna just kind of stick with what I have for now, and we'll go with it. Yeah, I think so. And see, this is what I was talking about with that front lip being kind of goofy looking. So I think what I'll do is I will grab some more stone slabs, the stone brick slabs for either side, and kind of put them in there to fill in that gap. And I think that will look pretty good that way. I also want to, like I said, kind of extend this out a little bit, just to have a little a lip around here. Let me do that real fast. Let me just get the should have for a second. Let's just put all of this over here. Let me grab lots of stone bricks. Make a few more. Few. I'll start with that many. If I need more, we'll go from there. It depends on how this I think is going to look with the for the edges. Let's climb up here. That will fill that in nicely. Let's go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. I just realized that's kind of in the way, but that's okay. We can go around it. Let's do this. Perfect. Let's see what that looks like. From a distance. I need more food. Sorry? Yeah, that looks, I think that looks pretty good. Even without the lip, it actually looks pretty good with it being this wide. I wonder what I could do with the lip though. Let's see. I think it should follow the same basic format to where I have the roof, the outline Like this? Oh, wait a minute. Did I? Oh, no. I might have goofed up a little bit. Yeah, this is supposed to be... Oh, okay. We'll pretend like we didn't see that. Listen, it's of mistakes to make. That is not that big of a deal, really, when it comes to this particular structure. But yeah, that matches. And now the roof is rimmed with the stone, and with the wood on the inside, because you know wood is lighter than stone. Makes sense that the roof would be built out of wood. I still need to do my anti-spawn measures, but for right now, let us just do a quick... I want to try something. Let's see. Can I do... Are you gonna... Yeah, you're gonna do that. What if I do this and I say do that? And I want to do the same thing on the other side. Let's just do this real fast. I see it is getting dark. I want to go a little bit quicker, but we got to be careful because I've already fallen from this height, and on this side we can just do jump down, and then we can sleep real fast, or we'll sleep real fast, and we'll look at the lip to see if that's about where we want it to look like, and if it is, I'll just fix up the two back corners, and we will consider the roof, at least the framing, done. Like I said, there's a little bit of detail work I still need to figure out, still need to work on, but yeah, I like that. That's perfect. I don't want a huge overhang. It's just an overhang to help with rain, right? Guide the rain off of away from the building. So let's go fix this. Could be fix. Yeah, let's do that. And then I will run over here and do the same thing over here. Get rid of the ladder and the dirt. Put that there. Jump into the water. Let us go up here, grab this. It's always easier to just do this. As long as you don't hit any golems, we'll be fine. Swim around over here. Do mostly the same thing here. I just gotta break these first two, jump on the ladders. Okay. And with that, the framing of the roof is done. Like I said, I do have an idea of what I want to do for the to prevent spawns up there in case we let it get dark outside, just to be on the safe side. I do want to do something with this part. There's going to be like a second floor to this. The other thing I did want to do was with the tough bricks. Excuse me. I want to do 3 of the bricks. And I want to do this kind of a thing. Now, with that being said, I probably should quick pillar, right? And then we can go, because I wanted to tie this into the wall. Again, it's another anchor point. Now, I'm also wanting there to be an upstairs to this, above here, the saw blade. No, how is that? Is that gonna be too low with that saw right there? It would be, because the saw would be touching it, and obviously that's not good. So this is gonna have to go up 1 or 2 blocks, which is a bit unfortunate, but we can fix that in the next episode. Well, maybe you know what, maybe I'm gonna continue this theme of editing, and you know what, when I come back, those will be raised up 2 blocks, and we'll then work on the next step. So I will see you in just a moment. All right, I have finished adding in a wood floor up there, as well as a staircase to get up there, so I can tear this down because I don't want this in the middle. So let's go ahead and do that now. Hammer can't quite reach it, but that's okay. Perfect. And I'll grab that ladder from upstairs. I still need to put the lighting in here. You can see I put this in there. I might change this out once I collect more of the deep slate and cook it up. I need to put something in the middle there. I keep falling down there. But I have a nice spiral staircase, and then I come over here, grab this ladder. Didn't grab it, but that's okay. I will also, and I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put fencing in here to stop that from happening. Yeah, and then that will be like, because the fencing will allow airflow, right? Like a big thing would be airflow through here to make sure sawdust does not get stuck. One thing I was thinking about is this back wall probably does need to be enclosed more, especially over here by the water wheel, because, well, it'd splash water in, right? And we don't want that. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to put a wall back here. I just haven't decided how I want to do that, because I don't want to do just a big wall of stone brick. So I'm gonna have to come up with what I want to do with that. But right now, I think that's gonna be it for today. We'll work on this again in the next episode, and I'm hoping that everything will turn out all right. I do like the way this roof shape is better than what we had before. I think it works really well. I think there's plenty of space in here to allow, you know, the crane to grab the wood and bring over. Yeah, and over there, I really like that crane over there. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do for the track system. Oh no. See, this is the problem. I think of a great idea and then I implement it and I didn't think about how it was going to impact. I didn't think of how it was going to impact over here. And there's not really enough room to put this over here. I mean, there might be just enough to fit it right over here to get it out of the way of this stone. The other option would be to move it over in the middle a little bit more to make it look like it's less out of the, where it's more out of the way. Didn't think about that. And see, this is the problem. You got to think these things through. That will be a problem for the next episode. I'm going to call it here. Let me get over to my balcony. Can't believe I tried to end episode not on my balcony. There we go. Now we're on our balcony and we can kind of look out behind us at our lumber mill, which is definitely taking shape. Well, not completed yet. I'm thinking next episode it will be completed. I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do with the staircase. That might have to just be moved off to the side. I was trying to balance out the build a little bit because we have the water wheel off to one side. I'll figure it out. Anyways, thank you again for watching. If anybody's made it this far, I really do appreciate it. And I really do hope you have a great day.